I lift it up, I put it down. I lift it up, I put it down. Next. Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to Farming Simulator here in Felsburnn. We have a little bit to do and a little bit to talk about. First thing I want to talk about, last episode I actually made, well, two mistakes. One of them's kind of dumb, but the other one, the main one I was thinking of, I actually went, and so when I skip the night, I actually don't sleep, I just speed up the time, and I normally shut off crop growth. Well, I never turned crop growth back on. So during that whole episode yesterday, that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for the crops to grow so that I could fertilize them in the last episode. And well, because I'm a dummy who forgot to turn crop growth back on, they didn't grow at all. That's why my grass hadn't caught up yet, and why none of this had actually grown. Oh, actually, I just remember there were actually three mistakes. One was another one. My brain was just being dumb. In the last episode, I said we were 1,500 short on our guess. We weren't. We were 1,500 over. We weren't. We were 1,500 short. And I also have no idea how this happened. Barley? Oats. I don't know if I like popped over here to touch up something, but I have two different crops here, and I don't know what's gonna happen when I try and harvest it, to be honest. I've never had that happen before, so let me know if you guys have any idea on if that'll cause any problems at all. I don't think it will. If anything, it'll just kind of ignore the whole concept of the other one being there, and I won't harvest it, or it will harvest it and just treat it as the crop that's in there. But I have no idea. As I said, we'll figure it out when we get there. But if you guys have done it, let me know what happens when it's there. But what I want to do today is I want to get all of these fields fertilized, and I want to look into actually placing our new silage bunker. I may end up just placing the old ones that we had in a different location and using the bigger one, the medium or the large, rather than a small and a medium. I'm kind of undecided on it, and I don't know how much. I don't really know what's going to happen one way or the other yet, because I haven't played around with it. I just feel like I'm losing more and more space because I'm not buying more land, if that makes sense. So we'll have to look into it. I may even just go and chop down all the trees. You know? I know it sounds crazy, but I might do it. But, you know, I'm really enjoying the series. I just don't know where it's currently going. So, we're going to play around with that. And honestly, I am actually just going to stick a worker on this, because I do want to get started on those other bits as we were talking. I also want to load up, I have some egg crates and some wool pallets that I want to get loaded up. Oop, not V, B. Oop, oop, oop. I'm going to go H. We're going to go tab. We'll just E out of there. So yeah, we're going to let that guy finish that. I'm going to hop him over to the other one. But yeah, so we have a couple of things kicking around that I want to get loaded up. We have 3,000 liters of wool. I've got two. I don't know if this one's actually like full, but I know this one is full. Another one had been started, which was this one here. And this is today's. And I want to get all of this loaded up. Yeah, but before we do that, let's hop into here. Buildings, silos. So the big one. Let's look at the big. So the downside to this one, I can't build it up as high. That's the issue I'm having with these. And even the small ones are big in the concrete. And I'm considering two spots. I'm considering here, because if I look, it's pretty flat. Oh, actually, no, it's still going to charge me a lot of money. Pretty much no matter where I put it, it's gonna charge me a good amount of money. And I want to get it down because I want to get a bunch of this in the bunker, if that makes sense. But I wish I could get the medium-sized height, but shorter. Or, well, I think these are probably the same height, but I wish I could get something that's taller and, like, shorter in length. You know, that's really what I'm working towards. And then we also, while I'm talking about it, and that guy's going, would it be under trailers? No. What would it be under? Would it be under headers? Nope. Loading wagons. That's where I was. So yeah, there's this loading wagon, which comes with the game, 46,000. It's got decent capacity. It's a big capacity for what it is, but it is also very pricey. So I took a look through the mods page here and found a couple. And I don't know what I'm going to get yet. I'm going to leave that up to you guys because this is going to be for handling all of the grass. So obviously with the chaff, I can handle that fine. I don't have to worry about it. But with the with the grass, I have to pick it up off the ground. We're not going to use this one. That's just part of a different bundle. I just haven't done anything with it yet. But yeah, so we have this one here, the Felsburnn Loader Wagon 4T. It has an 8,000 capacity and costs 12,000. Then we have the Krone Turbo 3500, which is a bit more expensive, but it does have a 24,000 liter capacity, which I think is nice. It it's got more than this, but costs less, and it's understandable because it's a mod. That's the issue I'm having. I don't know if I should buy a less expensive one that does more than a base game one. You know what I mean? And then there's the little guy here, which I have actually seen this one. There's a couple of people I watch who have used these in the past. Very early game. It's doesn't need a lot to run. It only costs $675 and it holds 15,000 liters. I would personally love to just grab the Pottinger because it's way less than the Felsburnn. I'm gonna go with Felsburnn. It sounds right. And it holds more, almost twice as much. And same thing with this, because this jumps up another 9,000 capacity, but it's an astronomical price difference. And I didn't change any of the prices, so I'm just curious on your guys' feedback in the comment section down below on how you feel about that. Did it go directly into the... Huh. Do you think it's because it considers this whole area one field? Do you think that's why I just hopped in and started doing that one? Or do you think it was overlaying and just kept going? Not that I'm complaining, that's just weird. Alright, well, give me a second. I'm going to grab this tractor here. I'm going to convert my trailer again. And we are going to get all of these pallets here loaded up so we can go and drop them off. Okay, we are fully loaded up. Let's check the current best price on eggs. And it is Train Station Mill. That's the one over here, right? Yep. There's actually a high demand for something over there. What do they want over there? Anything good? Nothing over there. Where's the blue? They're the ones that want that. Okay. I don't have any beets. Sugar beets. But yeah, everything's loaded up. I did not overload it this time. I just decided to go with the 4 hay pallets and the 2 full eggs. Because why not? So we're going to head over to the train mill first. And then we'll head into town and go to the spinnery. Just because the eggs usually end up having some issues. Yeah, I think issues is the correct word. I think it's just... it can only take so many at once and there's just a lot of eggs. I don't know. But... we'll get over there. We're gonna get it done. There's actually, I really like this point on the map where like some of the stuff's still growing and some of the stuff is grown. I think it looks very nice. It's one of my favorite times to be driving around the map. And I think it just, as I said, just looks really cool. You know what I mean? Like you got some fully grown stuff here, fully grown there. That field is probably just planted. We saw one there that's like partially grown. It's just, it's nice to see. And it makes me happy. So, one issue we had while we were gone, it won't let us fertilize the 3rd field. It's it's the same growth rate as the other ones, but it won't let me fertilize it. I'm gonna try again later, but yeah, the worker went through, poured all the fertilizer down, and nothing happened, unless there was no fertilizer in my drill in my seeder when I put the seeds in the ground. I don't know. That might be a thing. I hadn't really checked beforehand, but it is showing that it currently has one layer on. So if anything, that's probably it. We'll have to check again at this next growth state, and if so, it just means I didn't have enough fertilizer in there. Which I could also just check the seeder and check if it has done anything there, just to be safe. This is such a tight turn. I have a feeling you're not supposed to go in this way unless you're coming downhill. It also looks like it might just be a walk up only. But at the same time, like up top here, it looks like you can drive on it. So I don't actually know, but I'm going to do it anyway. So we're going to come on up here, train station mill, and we're going to click L, and we're going to hope that it starts taking my eggs. Egg. Here. Egg. Here. Alright. Now, L. There we go. I'm going to pull forward, and then I'm going to, as they say, scramble the eggs. Because for whatever reason, moving them around seems to help sometimes. This one, right now, it doesn't seem to be helping at all. But as I said, like, I don't know if there's, like, a certain amount it can take. So, see, like, it'll go up, and then it won't. So, like, I don't know what's going on half the time. So, as per usual, I'm going to hang out and scramble the eggs and bring you guys back once they're all sold. I lift it up, I put it down. I lift it up, I put it down. Next. I put it down, I lift it up. I put it down, I lift it up. And every time I do it, it sells. Up. Whoop, I dropped it that time. Yeah, this seems to be the best way to do it, guys. Just lift things up and put them down. Up. Down, up, down, up, gone. There we go. And I think there's a way for me to check how much money I just made. Today, harvest income. I just made $15,000 on eggs. That seems wrong. Is it? Let's see. It's 140 bucks on property income. I don't even... Oh, that's the taco stand. Which, by the way, that's why the sheep are producing so much. I've been feeding them tacos. Yeah, so it does look like made more on eggs than a whole trailer full of oats. I should just heavily inflate egg production. But yeah, egg production aside, let's head to the spinnery. That is the only spot you can sell wool, right? Yeah, it is just a spinnery. And that should give me 1, 2, 3, just under 3,000, maybe 2,500, something like that. So it doesn't seem like, honestly, wool doesn't entirely seem worth it. You know, because like right now it's 900 for 1,000 liters, and I don't know if that's a high price, a low price, or a mid price, but it seems kind of bad. Not that the sheep really take much, but it is expensive to get them going. So I am curious, because I have no idea. Like, maybe if I fill it all the way out, I'll start getting more and more pallets, because I get a pallet and a half to 2 pallets a day. So maybe in the long run, it's worth it. But right now, it just doesn't seem overly effective price-wise. I'm also trying to remember where the spinnery is. Ah, right there. I'm pretty sure that's it. So let's turn here. Then we'll turn there. But yeah, so the sheep so far have not, like the chickens, I think have made or almost made their money back. Oh, this is definitely not where I'm supposed to go. This is a car dealership, I think. Or it's a supermarket of some form? Whoop. Nah, let me figure out where we're supposed to go. Oh, I see it now. It's over there. It's the old mill-looking building. At least what I see as a mill-looking building. We're just going to pass through the gas station. I'm sure they won't mind. We'll go in the back way to the spinnery now. In and over here. Up and away ship. Hey, look, they got a pallet jack. Maybe I can use it next time. Alright, and then L. And we'll take that down. Yeah, so 904, 904, 904, and 85. That one was not very full. Well, as I said, the sheep, maybe if we continue, like, if we get more sheep, production will increase. Maybe. But it just... Whoop. The chickens seem to make way more money than the sheep, and the sheep cost so much more. So, as I said, we'll play around with it and see what we're doing. But let me mosey my way on back to the farm so we can get on with our next task. Okay, here's our plan, guys. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to buy a forage wagon, and then we're going to head back on up. We're going to clear out an area that I want to, where I'm going to put a silage bunker. And then we're going to dump some stuff into it. Because this seems kind of smart, right? The thing with this, I'm going to let you guys decide. If you think that this is not enough, so if you think I should pay more, let me know. I do have a way to remove money from my account. I want to use this one. I really like the way it looks. The $600 price is whatever. As I said, I can let's keep it unfolded. I don't think that's going to make a difference for me. But yeah, as I said, if you guys feel that the price here isn't enough for what it is, let me know in the comment section what you guys think the price should be. And in the next episode, I will remove that amount. Otherwise, if you guys think it's whatever, feel free to say it's fine as it is. And we will keep it at its current price. Because as I said, $675 does seem a bit low, like very low, especially compared to everything else. But it's too good of a deal to pass up. You know, I'd probably spend 10,000 on this. You know, I mean, it doesn't really look like a lot. It really just holds a lot compared to some of the others. So we'll have to give a think about that. But I want to get this back here, and I want to show you where I'm thinking of putting the bunker here. So let's get this up into the driveway. I am liking how the yard is shaping out. There are just a couple of things. I wish I hadn't had that chicken coop here in the first place. Sorry, the bee house, because I may have changed where the chicken coop was. But at the same time, I do like having this. So there are a lot of things that I would design differently if I had if I thought things a little bit differently while we were working here when we first put it in. So let's head on into here. We're going to go silos. We're going to go medium. So yeah, these are actually the same length. That is just the height difference. This one's longer. I did consider this, but I think I can put both chaff and grass in one without it being an issue. I don't actually know for sure. Normally I test this kind of stuff beforehand, but if I need to, I'll just sell it all. Alright, so it really likes... Oh, no, that's just when it's moving. Alright. I was going to say, it really likes that spot. So what I'm thinking is I want to put it, like, right here. And if you see, it's only 27,937. And you know what? I was going to chop some grass first. I don't think we're going to. We're just going to do it. Can I go over a little bit more? Yeah, I want it right up against this. 948, 904. Alright, so yeah, the problem is it's going to do a lot of work on that front end. Can I lower it down a little? Whoop. Nope. Okay, so no, this is the correct height, and I'm just gonna do it. It's gonna cost me 25,000. Oh, that is disgusting. It even like took over part of the road. And there's no real way to undo that, is there? Alright, let's see if we can fix this up real quick. This silage pit just cost me a lot more money than I thought it was going to. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna change over to this. And I'm gonna try and keep as much of this grass as possible because I'm gonna have to redo the field just right here. I think everything else is fine. Yeah, down the sides, whatever. I am really annoyed about that though. This huge, it just looks ugly. Like, look at it. It's like rolling out into the road. And I can't change it back to road. So just know that in the future, ladies and gentlemen. It's really gonna mess things up. I did not think that it would extend so far out. And honestly, I'm kind of bummed about it now that it's been done. But actually, you know, there's nothing I can do about it because, well, there's nothing I can do about it. So let me get the mower done. I am actually going to do, I'm just going to mow all of it. So we're going to mow all of it and then we're going to row it up and then we will pick it up with the forage wagon there. So I'm gonna mow it off camera. I'm just gonna take a quick couple minutes, grab a drink, do that kind of thing, and mow it and bring you guys back. Blah. That's all I have to say about that situation. That was a bit annoying, but it happens. Lost a bit more of the field than I thought. Honestly, the only thing that's really annoying me is the road. I don't know why. It's just that road is the whole concept of the road right now is just annoying me. Which I don't know why it is, but it is, and it's driving me insane. So we'll just have to deal with it. Sadly, I don't think there's really any way to fix it unless I just subtract that whole area down, like just using the sculpting tool, just drop it all the way down. But at the same time, that could break the road even more, and I just don't want to try it. So, normally, I like to try and test some things beforehand. Like, there's some stuff for later on in the series that I've been trying to play around with. And I have, like, another world that I play around in. And normally I test this kind of stuff. But this thing here, I was just like, no, I'm just placing a bunker. What's the worst that could happen? Well, that's the worst that could happen, guys. Yeah, I wish it'd show you that it went out that far. Because like, I don't even think here it shows you that. Let's go into here quickly. Yeah, it just shows that. It doesn't show anything else. So as I said, it's whatever. We'll deal with it. Hopefully next episode we'll be harvesting those fields. I may do a second one in this day, or I may skip into the next day. I am currently undecided. I will figure that out after this one, but we'll have to see. Because I don't really know what else I'm going to do. Unless I pick up some jobs around the area and work on some other fields. But aside from that, there's not really much in the way of stuff to do on the farm right now. If that makes sense. So, we've got this going here. I'm going to, as per usual, throw on a bit of music. And get this done. We'll get the forage wagon loaded up and we will get this dumped into our new bunker. Our really, really big bunker. Well, that was actually pretty easy. I can't really complain about that. That bunker is definitely way too big, though. We are going to have to really work to fill it up. But I think we can. Between the grass and the chaff and everything we're going to be working with, I think filling it up is something we'll be able to do, and it will easily pay for itself. Again, I should have gone with the small. The medium is too big. But there's really nothing I can do about that now. I think that it still would have messed it up just the same. So, I'm not too worried about it. I am kind of annoyed, but I think we'll be able to get on fine with it. I am not, however, going to compact all this down. There is... I may get a big bucket just to move it all. Just because, as I said, once you drive in there, you feel really small. So it is something we're gonna have to play around with. But you know what? Let's just get this guy dumped in there. I'll clean up this bit afterwards. I completely missed it. I don't know how when I was doing the roll back there. But let's get on in here. I'm gonna slide it in right here. And try and dump in to fill this middle piece. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, I've gotten myself stuck. If need be, I could probably grab the other tractor and grab the leveler and start leveling things. Nope, there we go. We got out enough. Alright, let's see how much we've got in here, actually. Let's, F1. We currently have 37,000 liters. I'll take it. It's a good start. And yeah, as I said, I'll live with it. We'll be able to get it done. But next episode, we're hopefully, as I said, going to be able to get this stuff harvested here. And plant in. I think I'm going to just do it probably all corn. Whoop, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Just gonna get out of this tractor before I break something. Yeah, we're probably gonna do it all corn. We have a little bit of money, so that's not really gonna be an issue. Well, I take that back. I'm not gonna do that last one corn. I hate dealing with that edge when it comes to trying to harvest with our little guy there. So, boom, 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 should be done. And aside from that, if you guys have any ideas on, any opinions on what you guys think about this, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And if you have any ideas on what you'd like to see in the series, any fun add-on mods, stuff like that. So again, thank you for stopping in. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.